So.
Good morning, internets. Welcome, 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 welcome to the amazing Rel Hangover Show. Oh my God, the 1 whole hour of enjoying the hangoverness that is Rel.
I'll be okay, I think. I've just had a cheese and ham toasty to wake me up a little
cheese
bit.
And ham I actually haven't eaten anything today yet.
You've not had anything?
No.
They are quite good, then.
I know.
They're only 4 tickets as well.
Really?
So
They're
good
free
price.
for me.
Well, what time was you and Slayer commentating till last night? How long did it go on after I left?
Well, no, it was only 3 rounds.
Right, okay. It wasn't as long as I thought. Because someone told me that there was another game after that actually took place. Oh, okay, right.
There was, but we didn't do it.
Oh, it wasn't commentated, right, but there was. Well, this game anyway, we're going to see DZS.
No, it's going to be
Team Babas.
Babas and Bossin.
And Bossin. And we're on board. Let's just get into first-person mode with Namzo going straight into this capture the flag lockdown. Now, I have seen the Team Babas play before, and I know they are quite a good team. I know King's individually a very good player, played in Apex Germany.
We've seen him. We've seen Babas yesterday during one of the group stages. We will kick things off here on Lockdown CTF.
Yeah, I mean, I am expecting Babas to take this one, but, you know, I wouldn't rule anything out. Everyone's pretty much just got here, so no one's really that warmed up at the moment. Everyone's just jumped straight on and started this, so anything could really happen here.
Yeah, let's take it away here and on King as before. Let's see if we can get the respawn ready to go.
Yeah.
There is he.
And it's going to be Shine who is playing objective. King usually actually plays AR, I believe. Yeah, he's sticking with that AR role. So they're well set up, sticking to what they know best. And I think he is going to be sat back quite a bit. I have known him to sit in very, very dirty corners online before. So it'll be interesting to see if he does that in this game.
We'll have to see, because right now he's looking to make a move on the flag. Gets shut down in middle of the map while eyeing up that Bossin flag. This matchup is, I believe, a lower bracket match. So whoever loses here will go towards placement matches. So this is going to be critical for both teams. They walked in this morning around 9 a.m.-ish, and they were all like, yeah, man, let's play. And then Zordo's like, yo, you don't have to play the quarter to 11. And everybody was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, if they win this game, even though they're in the losers bracket, they can technically still win the whole tournament. So you can't rule either of these teams out yet. But if they lose this game, that's it. They're into the placement stages.
Yes, which is going to be placement some 14, I believe so, because the first placement matches have already been played yesterday.
Possibly, it's around that amount. I think we're around that 16th, 14th mark, something like that. So it's not a brilliant placement, but it's a respectable one. So you know they've played well, I guess, so far. On board with King though now, who is. Seems to be playing the supporting role with the AR. He's not doing defense, I believe.
No. He's just roaming around a little bit. His well, as he says, he picks up the flag.
Actually gets the flag, yeah. I mean, it's Namzo who's actually playing very defensively.
Oh, King.
4 down by the Team Babas now. Yeah. They should run this in quite easily.
Yeah, as King managed to clutch that off, and we should be able to get this cap, and it's going to be 1-0 in this round.
Oh, almost stopped though by Shumba. That could have been really big by him.
Oh, King going huge here.
That was really nice from King, and they're actually doing a relay here. They could be going 2 flags up straight away, and that would put them in a really good position going into round number 2.
Oh, wow. They're just chaining kills together right now, and this should be a flag right now, and there you have it. It's 2-0.
In such a very short space of time, nothing had happened really for the first 2.5 minutes, and then all of a sudden, within 30 seconds, 2 flags get captured.
Yeah, that's how this goes. Chain those flags like a boss, even though they are bossing.
I mean, we're saying this, but actually now we are seeing a pull by the other team. They're trying to run this in, and I think they're going to get this now. They'll even the score's 2-1, but he has been stunned, and no, they captured that flag.
And they did it. It's 2-1. Very, very nicely done. But the real question is, will they be able to chain it? Which I really, really doubt. Because I do think that on paper, Babas are the superior team here.
I do believe so. I mean, I have seen them play earlier. We actually streamed one of the games, didn't we? And you know, they played very solidly throughout. But the other team that they're playing, I'm not too familiar with many of their players.
Come on, one of them is from Skidlet.
One's from Skitlight, I guess, are an org that I'm aware of, but I think on paper that Team Babas do have this. I'm trying to work I'm wondering why they're playing as Team Babas though. They're all DZS. I was trying to work that out before, but
maybe sponsorship, that sort of thing.
Possibly, yeah.
Or previous team. I believe this is actually one of the teams that walked in at the last second saying we want to change our name of the team.
Okay.
Even though they're still using the tag, but I'm not quite sure what the hell is on with that.
Maybe they're just fanboying someone called Babas. Who knows?
maybe. It's Russia right now on the flag. Could see Babas actually in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, the flag is being pulled, and it is looking like it's going to be 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
And that is a lot of flag captures for one round of capture the flag, actually. 4 flags have gone down.
Especially with, you know what, at this rate, I would not be surprised if Babas will pick this up 3-0, because they've been playing very, very consistent so far, only dropping 1 flag in overall, and, Russia should not have turned around there, should have let his teammate handle that.
Just solid play, and I always find it interesting to see how a team wants us like quite far ahead in this first round. The 2 flags up, it's not mega, but it's quite a good lead. If they are all just going to start sitting back and playing defensively, King absolutely destroyed Vudos then, and we're actually going to see that in the final kill cam.
Yeah, that's going to be 3-1 right there, and we're going to be winding up for the first half here on CTF on Lockdown. After this, we're going to have a domination. As always, delicious game type.
What we will do, though, is switch over,
sides.
See what is going on for Bossin on the reg.
Now let's go over these rosters while we're at it and see the Bossin team with Shuba, Fuji, Voodoos, and Kevlar.
Kevlar falling behind a little bit there, only on 5-13.
Yep.
You know, it's all about the flags, not the kills and deaths, but you do need to be making them kills in order to bring the flags home.
Yeah, absolutely. Stopping the attackers, stopping the defenders, that sort of thing. Even though kills may see things like this. How did Namzo not see Kevlar sitting there?
Yeah, they've got to be careful of that. And I do think that Fuji particularly here needs to be playing a little bit more aggressively. They are behind by 2 flags, and DZS or Team Babas do have the opportunity to just sit back and defend. There's no reason for them to actually push up at the moment. But they are going to continue that. I just think it will be a lot slower paced on the Team Babas team.
Right now, slow pacing still. We are in the second half, and overall, Babas are actually not pushing as much as we are. This is pretty much the same opening that we saw in the first half. Very slow play there. Namzo in a bit of a 1v1 there. Actually managed to come out there on top. Very, very nicely done in the middle of the map.
Yeah, Namzo's doing actually some really good defending of that flag. He's definitely not the objective player of the team, but he is picking up those kills, preventing the Bossin on the reg from doing absolutely anything.
And Shumba right now on the flag is going to be able to cap it, and it's going to be 3-on-2. There you have it. As right now, Bossin just need 1 more flag in order to pull this back towards a stopwatch situation. With 3 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock, more than enough time, but I just don't see it happening.
Well, I mean, they're actually relaying that flag.
It right now, yeah.
We just saw them pulling that, and they might actually get this in. There we go. It's 3-3, so a brilliant comeback by Bossin on the reg. This is anyone's game at the moment now. Maybe this side is the favourable side on lockdown.
Yeah, just look up the Deltas right now have the upper hand.
Oh, Kevlar,
well done.
Really nice play there, turning around and picking up the kill. That was 3 down by Bossin on the reg. Great opportunity to pull this flag, and I don't think they're going to get there in time, though. I imagine that Team Babas will have spawned by now.
As Babas come in. Ooh, this could be a cap from Babas right now. No, Shumbaz actually managed to get in there. Stun comes out, and again getting shut down for his efforts.
Yeah, it was quite a nice push that they had there, but there were just too many of the enemy teams spawning to actually do anything with that.
As right now, 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. As the defense from the Bossin on the reg is very, very substantial. It almost appears that Babas is pretty much caught with their pants down every single moment. Yeah,
Shumba's actually gone into a bit of a defensive role with an SMG, which is quite unusual. I just saw him pick up the ACR though, so getting in different positions, and there we go with the time 95s. That's what I would expect from a defensive player on this map. And Namzo, the defensive player for the other team, taking out Shumba, who did push up slightly and overextended himself a little bit. Russia taking out Vudos. I do feel that Team Babas do have the edge here, but at the moment it is all square, 3 frame flags.
How did Fuji not see that?
Yeah. Little mistakes like that can cost them the flag, and it has been pulled by Team Babas.
This is going to be a cap.
Unless Shumba can do something here. He's running as fast as he can. Is he going to go for the stun or the Semtex? That's the question. Oh, He's just going to wait for the right moment to poke his head up here. This is going to be really tight.
Oh, that's going to be a cap.
Yeah, he just delayed and stalled a little bit too much there. Maybe thrown a stun or a Semtex a little bit earlier.
That's going to cost him. Yeah, that's going to make it 4-3.
So now Team Babas take the lead once again. Ooh, long shot there. And Shumba just still pushing up. He needs to get this flag back. There is only a minute left on the clock, and they really just need to go all out aggressive. I've seen Fuji in that spot quite a bit, actually.
Right behind that bin. And even though Shumba is on the flag, it's going to be critical for him to run this home. And he's actually doing some really interesting jumps right now. And he's going to get shut down. If Babas are smart, he's going to leave that flag where it is right now, because that position is so difficult to approach.
Yeah. There's only 38 seconds. The flag's been returned, so every single player on the Bossin on the reg needs to just push up now. There should be no one defending that flag. They're just going to go all in and just absolutely go for it here and try and get it to stopwatch.
It looks like Baba is doing exactly the same thing. 3-man down for the Bossin on the reg to make that 4-man down.
Yep, that is going to be it. That's going to be game over for Bossin on the reg, and that means Team Babas are going to go 1-0 up in this best-of-5 series.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be a 5-3 final score. We're going to be writing down here for CTF on lockdown. And there we have the cap.
Yeah, just to round it off nicely there. So very solid play. I mean, as I predicted, Babas did win, but it wasn't without a good fight, though, from the Bossin on the reg. I think I've underestimated them a little bit. It was only towards the end of the game where the Team Babas got their heads together a little bit to get that 2-flag lead.
Well, I think the problem is that Bossin and Reg at the last moment decided to go all in, as you already mentioned. And I think that was a mistake to begin with.
I mean, it cost them the flag, but I think they realised they didn't really have much of a choice. They just had to absolutely go with it at the end.
Babas overall, though, when I look at these stats, pretty much say that, we've been... It's all been the same. But look at the assists, though, from Bossin and the Reg.
Yeah, I mean, Shumbo, 6 assists there. That's quite a lot, actually, for a game. He's only got 3 times as many kills as assists. But anyway, the next map is going to be Domination on
Arcaden. The classic.
Yeah, we've actually. I'm sure this is the most streamed map in game mode that we've done.
And it's a good one as well.
It is a good one, so it's okay. But we will get into this, and we can sort of anticipate how teams are going to play this now. I mean, you will always find someone trying to hold the top of the balcony so that they can look over B.
And B is going to get rushed as soon as possible. Snades and smokes and the whole shebang. And it's all about the spawns, really. You get that B, the spawn is suddenly in such a good position for you, and it's going to be very, very difficult for the enemy to hold on to actually take it away. But let's see how this is going to come together.
Yep, and just the tweets going out there just to update everyone. Lowland Lions actually just won their game against Ajoro.
3-0.
Yeah, I don't know if Ajoro got 1 round off them or 2. I'm not sure, but I know Lowland Lions won it anyway, so they'll advance. And if Lowland Lions win their next game, they will play Foreign X in the losers bracket.
As King is on his way, rushing over towards B, backed up by one of his teammates already. Look at his lockdown. Actually using iron sights.
With the P90 he's gone for on this occasion. Gold P90. That looks really nice, actually.
It doesn't.
I love the gold guns on this game. I love using them. I mean, the B flag, when the smokes go down, it always makes it very interesting because no one can see anyone. Everyone's just jumped on the flag.
There's smoke everywhere. Yeah. It's just an absolute maniacal nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it can work to your advantage, sometimes it can't. But here we see Team Babas claiming that B flag, but losing A and C. So they may have the best flag, but they are currently down on the points. Yeah,
absolutely. It's 8-8 right now in points. It looks like, we're going to be seeing an extension being made by Bossin on the reg. But they just managed to pick up number A as well, or actually letter A.
Yeah, they managed to reclaim that.
Oh, and King!
4-down King went huge there with his P90. A gun that we've not seen too much of so far while streaming.
Oh, and they're going to get a 3-man now as well. They're going to get a 3-set.
Oh,
well done. All 3 of them.
That was brilliant play from King there. Shumba, though, answering back with a 2-piece, backed up by Kevlar. That's 3 down now. Only Namzo is alive, and I'm going to imagine the B push.
Yeah, absolutely B. Kevlar is already on site. Is that nade going to be able to do it? King needs to get a nade of his own in there before B gets picked up. Sprays in there. Oh, dear. Shine is on site. He needs to get those nades in there right now. Gets one. P90 rules supreme.
Oh! Almost with a three-piece. King is having a brilliant game here. I'd love to see how many kills he's got at the moment. If we just bring that up. Well, yeah,
8-3.
It's 8-3, which, I mean, we're not far into the game, so he's just playing so well, and he's picking up those flags as well.
Yeah, it's currently leading 33-25. They have A, they have C. They're lacking on the B department. And that nade could have gone a little bit better.
Yeah, that actually worked to his disadvantage to weaken him a bit, but he did manage to kill the person who was on the flag.
Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do with a Python and picking up the PP7.
Yeah, he was still alive there. I don't even... it might have been the fall that actually killed him then, I'm not sure. But he went down. Namzo now running back to A, making sure that no one is around it. And
It's
they're just...
not the fall that kills you.
Yeah.
That's the start. It's the sudden stop that does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's going to be A and C that they're holding. I just realised what you said. It's not the bullets that are killing... It's not the people killing you, it's the bullets.
It's the bullets.
Yeah. Namzo going on top of the balcony now. He's going to try and get a better view of B because there will be someone waiting around there somewhere.
And there's B back under control. This how easily Team Babas are keep getting control here of B. This absolutely indicates how far they're dominating. Even though right now, looking at the score, it's a 20-point difference right now with 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a very big lead. Maybe 40 points.
Yeah, it's a good point what you said, actually. Bossin on the reg are just pushing and pushing, and they finally capture B, but then Team Babas just get it back straight away.
Yeah.
And they are continually pushing for the 3-cap, though, Team Babas. Just no holding back here.
We've seen it several times already at LAN here. People...
King.
Actually, like they're going... some teams are going for 3. Some teams are going for the safe route on 2. But, behind you, King.
I thought he just missed someone too as well. Oh, someone in front of him.
Oh, wow.
He's just going on an absolute rampage. Yeah, I mean, he did have a little bit of a rough day yesterday when I was watching one of his games, but certainly making up for it now. Shiny's backing him up, a nice 2-piece, and the kill feed is just so much in favour of Team Babas.
Yeah, let's take a look at these stats while we're at it. 10-7. Look at that. Only single digits here for the Bossin on the Reds side up. 0 assists for Voodoos.
Yeah, they're actually dominating as well, Team Babas at the moment, just stretching that lead so far.
Yep.
And they've held it quite a while, actually.
Yeah, they're currently, with a 50-point difference right now.
My goodness, some really good shooting from King there, picking up another 2 kills. He must be almost triple positive, but he is playing exceptionally well for his team.
No, he is currently playing 16-6, almost triple positive. 2 more kills.
King got huge. And was that 4? It was at least 3 people there who were trying to get that C flag back.
King comes in. Bodies come out.
Yep. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. King is on an absolute stampede.
That was absolutely amazing. He got right behind him there. They didn't even manage to capture that flag, even though there were 3 people on it. Brilliant play from King. He's picked it up so much this game. Namzo's doing well as well.
Oh my God, this score is absolutely destructive. That's an 80-point lead right now.
Yeah.
For King is, I don't know what they've been feeding him, but he's had a good night of sleep.
And he's certainly letting the other team know.
One.
I don't know if you can hear that in the background, A-Spec. I don't know how you couldn't hear it, but there is some... King is basically cheering himself. Very, very happy with that. 22-7, wow.
78-point difference.
That is massive.
That is huge.
And that's going to be extremely difficult to come back from with Bossin on the reg. They have no other option than to go for the 3-cap.
They need to, and you know what? They're going to bomb.
Yeah, Team Babas could literally just capture 1
You know
flag.
what? I would say I'm going to go spectate Bossin on the reg, but screw that. I'm going to go for King again.
We're just going to go straight for King, see what he can do this time, and will he be sticking with that P90? Maybe everyone's missed a trick here. Maybe the P90 is the gun that people need to start using.
With the iron sights, no less.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's working for him here, so we'll see if he can maintain this excellent form that he's shown very early on today in Reflex.
Well, so far, not so good.
Now it has fallen, though. Yeah, and they've finally captured C. I was wondering, it had taken them a while. There must have been only 1 person on that flag. They are pushing B, though. They do want to go for the 2-cap. They're not going to be happy just sitting on 1 flag because it is a bit dangerous.
I just don't, even if Bossin on the Reds managed to get those 2 sides or 3 sides under control, I just don't see it happening.
No.
78 points. 78 points.
King just picked up another two-piece, just continuing his aggressive form. And he's not only is he doing that, but he's playing, like I say, he's playing so aggressively. He's actually running in. He's not sat behind the corner.
And B has not even been conquered. Any. Oh, knife. And P90 works as well, I guess.
Yeah, King takes him out, trying to turn on someone. It would have been a very difficult shot for him. Just going to run around now and go for the 3 count, even though he doesn't need to. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he just got turned on. That was really unlucky. I think he thought he'd killed Voodoo's. He put a lot of bullets into him. It would have been a nice follow-up to that amazing knife. So unlucky for King there. We're fanboying him so much right now.
There's nothing wrong. No. It's not fanboying. It's not fanboying.
It's respect for his skills.
He is just right now. He's the #1 player on the server.
Yeah.
And that allows respect.
We're just continually trying to find him. Yep, there he is.
we're trying to give entertainment to the masses.
And I imagine after this game, he's probably going to be sticking with that P90 for the rest of the tournament.
And we'll have to see. Actually, maybe. Depends on how can. Oh, yeah, it's not going to do anything. And so right now, 27 is again winning. A 4-point difference, and that's going to make it a 70. No, actually, 80-point difference overall for Babas right now, who are absolutely smashing through the paper wall. That is Bossin on the reg.
Yeah, Babas are just, they're playing so slowly. It's almost like, you feel almost like they've stopped trying because they know they've won. As long as they don't get dominated for the rest of the game, they've won. And they've actually captured 2 flags there. Bossin on the reg have probably given up a little bit now and just want to start focusing on round number 3, which will be search and destroy, because they are going to be going 2-0 down here.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering right now, are they talking to one another? Are they just sitting back? Because they want to... Because right now they're going to be like, you know what, guys, this is just not going to happen. We got 2 minutes, 20 seconds. We can get a maximum, even if we pick up all 3. All we're going to get is 64 points. Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, there's 78 behind. It's just not going to happen.
No, but despite that, they are still playing this game right until the end. Shine trying to get a 3-piece there, but having a nice little grenade followed by a kill.
King has rotated to ACR, UMP 45.
Yeah, it's actually impossible now for Bossin on the reg to win this.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, there's like 2 minutes left and it's impossible to win. That's how well Team Babas did in the first round. So they're going to play it to the end now and still try and capture the flags. They want to get the biggest win that they can. Yeah,
we're going to move on towards S&D right after this. We don't know what the map is going to be just yet. I believe it's Seatown.
It seems that when we've been casting, it seems to either be Seatown or Carbon.
Yeah.
But
well, we've only seen Carbon once, and we already decided that was terrible.
Yeah, we're not a big fan of Carbon. I don't think many people are, to be honest.
And we are talking about the Royal we here.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Speaking of the Royal we, how was your night, by the way?
My night out, it was... I discovered a few things.
Such as?
Well, I now know what Jaeger bombs are.
Oh, God. How old are you again?
I'm serious. I've never had one before, and I went out. I was out with. It was all of Team Foreign One, the main team.
Yeah.
Me, Maka, and Momo from Foreign X,
right.
and Scuff Gaming. We all went out, and it started off.
You're 20.
21.
21. He had no idea what Jaeger bombs are.
I knew.
I am disappointed, son.
So yeah, but what happened? Tubes bought me one, and it was like a glass inside a glass. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do with this? Do I take the glass out? And he said, no, you just drink it. I was like, okay. So I had that, and then I was like, oh, that's all right. So I bought 4 more.
Sorry, I'll buy 4 more.
So I had a few more of them, and then I was having what was it? You have salt, and then you take the drink, and then lemon.
Yes.
I had some of them. And
you mean tequila?
That's the one, yeah. Tequila. Ended up being quite an interesting night.
Welcome, good morning to the Rel Hangover Hour.
No, I'm actually all right though. Now, as soon as we got back, apparently I just crashed out on the bed and literally couldn't be woken up at all.
Well,
there's a few.
My God, I think he's got alcohol poisoning. It's not going to go well.
I think a few funny pictures have been taken.
Oh, I'm sure they will float around the internet very, very soon.
Monksy was quite amused at what happened last night.
Yep. As Babas will pick up this one here over Bossin on the reg in his lower bracket matchup. I just don't see it happening for Bossin at all.
I mean, it would be a big comeback now. Babas, certainly the stronger team so far. So essentially a weaker team now has to win 3 game types in a row to win this. First one is search and destroy. Anything can happen with that, but it's only going to be followed by domination and capture the flag.
Even with the notion that anything can happen, looking at the individual skills from both King and Shine, I just do not see it happening. The only person who is on par with that is maybe Kevlar.
Yeah, he did actually play well that game. I think he had a bit of a tough capture the flag. I can't remember his exact performance, but look at Skitlight Vudos. Ooh, that is not great at all.
He was pretty much tied down, and just King had his way with him.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen Pulp Fiction.
I have seen Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
I'm probably one of the only people who think that film's rubbish, though. You just sighed and turned away from me. For those of the people, for the people back home who didn't see that.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
I've got to say, actually, I'm liking that shirt. I actually really want the shirt. I want that shirt.
They don't make him anymore.
Oh, you see, and you know, I'm a little bit worried. I don't know if anyone spotted this. Just on the armrest there, he's brought a Nerf gun.
It only has one piece of ammo. It is literally a golden gun. So, call me Scaramanga.
Scaramanga. So if you hear me make some random noise, join the commentary. It will be because I've been shot with a Nerf gun.
Yep.
Just so that people know that. But anyway, here, search and destroy Seatown. Yeah, we'll probably stick. I think
we should probably like sing a shanty or something like
that. I don't know any shanties. If you want to sing one, that's fine.
I don't know any shanties either. I assume that you knew. Oh wait, you don't live near the sea. That's right.
No, yeah.
The big waterly thing.
I live near all those dragons.
And a lot of coal mines.
The people who didn't watch the stream yesterday will have no idea what we're on about.
Will not get that joke at all.
Watching the attacking side, though, I think this does work best for search and destroy. Is they're going to be the aggressors?
Yes. Let's take a look at where the bomber is. It's going to be Fuji. He will actually pick himself up. The first one on Namzo, one of the cornerstones of the Baba team. But will he be able to pick up the rest? There's a wild King there, I think.
Yeah, he took a bit of a wild shot as well and completely missed and revealed his position. So,
well, he already revealed his position when he killed Namzo.
That is true, I suppose. But he hasn't actually moved despite revealing it. He's just stayed in that little spot. I mean, it's a good place to be. It's really hard to kill someone behind that window. But of course, and he's just shot again. That's quite interesting because this is what I was mentioning the other day when we were watching.
I was Daredevil.
It
was Daredevil in the container when he was trying to fire through the wall, and it was on carbon, I believe, as well.
Because, I mean, I think something that's happened, I remember at Reflex GT4, sometimes, I don't know why it happens, but when loud noises go down the microphone, it shoots a bullet from your gun.
Loud noises.
It's really, really strange. It sort of doesn't make sense at all. But
I love Lamb.
It happens, and it's not great if it happens on Search and Destroy, but they picked up that round anyway, so 1-0 to Bossin on the reg. Could this be the comeback?
Well, let's not call it just yet.
No, I think we're very, very early on.
I personally think there was some difficulty there as well because we have Baba actually picking up only one kill that round by Shine. Huh. Interesting.
Yep. We'll switch over to the attacking side though now.
There he is. But AR and King.
Yeah, I mean, things completely changed for Search and Destroy. Everything, all the strategies.
I think it's also a case of this map because look at this.
Wow.
This long-range control here by King. Trying to lock down the corridor, trying to look in towards the general direction of B. That AR...
Taken out by Shumba. I mean, he couldn't actually see anyone then when he was just spraying right across that map. He was just hoping someone would run into his bullet stream. Didn't pay off, though, and it revealed his position, which Shumba took advantage of.
Yep, pretty much.
Namzo is behind the biggest... people refer to them as head glitch. It's not actually a glitch, but his head will be barely poking over there. That would be an almost impossible shot for someone to kill him unless they got round the back of him.
Well, that's almost like looking down to the floor because then your character punches over.
Yeah. So, Shumba, though, picking up another kill in this round, so that's 2 to his name so far. Namzo's going to see if he can do anything about this.
In the meantime, I don't know whether or not it's a question of the screen we're looking at, but for the people on the stream, if you find the saturation to be a little bit low on your stream, please throw it out there, because my preview is slightly less saturated.
That's true, yeah.
For the compared to the main screen, so please drop a comment about that.
Yeah, they are a little bit different.
In the meantime, though, we just saw Batters dropping another round.
Yep.
They're going to need to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, and this is going to be good news for Bossin on the reg. Whether they'll be able to continue this in the domination captured flag, should they win the Search and Destroy, is another question. Let's see, though, what Bossin on the red can do on their next attack. A big push from Kevlar. He's using the assault rifle. I don't expect him to go much further than this balcony. Oh, and he's just going to return to that place
that spot. Yeah.
So maybe they do have some sort of strategy for this map. Maybe they've practiced a little bit of a setup, but they don't want to be sticking too rigidly to it because people will just read them too well.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though they got completely and utterly farmed by King in the previous 2 rounds. Right now, they're actually doing quite fine. Let's take a look at the stats, shall we? Shumbao is 4 out of in 2 rounds. Got themselves 2 kills in every single round. Not bad at all. Then we got King with 0, Russia at 0, Shine with 2, and Namza with only 1.
Maybe King's just not a great search and destroy player. Maybe that's the case. Oh, but I mean, we're only 2 rounds in. Things could completely change here.
I think it's also the dynamic of search and destroy in Modern Warfare 3 that you're forced to basically play these really long rounds. Oh, wow. That should not have happened.
Yeah, Baba's just got a lot of kills there all at once.
Now, Voodoo's will be the last one standing here for Bossin on the... Is it on the reg or reg?
I'm going to say reg.
Okay, I'm going to go for red.
Okay. I mean, Vudos had... Oh, Vudos, that was amazing. That was like that was a turn on across the map. That was brilliant. He had a really tough game, if you remember. He went 3-10, but he's certainly picking it up here. Will he be able to clutch this, though?
It's more of a question of he's got himself 1 minute and more than enough time. Oceans of time.
Yeah. And that is one of the things about Modern Warfare 3 at the moment. The time length of the rounds of search and destroy is...
I like how it's like time is almost up, and it's still 1 minute.
Yeah.
And the music starts to tense, and it's like...
Exactly. It's still like, it's only less than half the round.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been
and he gets shut down, and it's going to get diffused. First round here for Babas. 1-2.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Can we see what the code is? 1-4, 1-4, what?
It's just off screen, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
They're hiding it from us.
Activision!
Yep. So maybe now this is the turnaround point for Babas in this search and destroy. They didn't have a great start to it at all. He only had 3 kills between the whole team in 2 rounds. Finally getting the first round to the name. And now on the attack, King is going to go to his position that we saw him go to.
And he's got an SMG. No, it's AR. My apologies. For a second there, I thought he had the...
Yeah, it does look like it sometimes when they're running. Is he going to spray across, though, and just hope someone runs into...
Yes, he will.
I think he actually might have spotted someone there. I don't know. He's got good eyesight if he did.
He did tag somebody up.
And he's just taking a few wild shots, hoping for the best. But it's not going to pay off. He's probably going to stay around this area for the remainder of the game now, unless his teammates fall, and he needs to get a plan.
One of his teammates has moved all the way up through truck and is moving over towards B. It's going to be Shine. Let's quickly look over at what he's doing. There he is.
Yeah, and
I miss my hotkeys. I miss my keyboard. I can just hit G and I go to the SMG.
Oh yeah, well, I was watching you play StarCraft 2 before. And your little Baneling busts, I was very impressed.
Yeah, Banelings. Well, if the other guy just builds nothing but Marines, I'll go Banelings.
I was going to say, he was trying to counter your Banelings with Marines.
Yes, that's a very good counter right there.
But here we've seen Kevlar pick up a kill against Shine, who was pushing that bomb site. So now the bomb is down, and King's had to move himself out of that building and make a little bit of an advancement towards the bomb site. So here he is with a Type 95 into the close quarters.
Oh, it's just Fuji remaining, though. Let's quickly look over what he's doing.
We'll switch over now, see what Fuji's up to. He has chosen the correct bomb site to go and defend.
That's 2-2.
But there was just too many, there were 2 people left on Team Babas, and as a result, they pick up that round. So is that now 3-2, or is it 2-2? 2-2, that's right, yes. You did actually.
You have a sheet, you have a pen.
Yep.
Write these things down.
2-2, and it's going to be even now on Search and Destroy.
Yep.
So
after we just managed to see Babas actually pick up 2 rounds back to back.
Yeah.
If they can pick up this one, then they are on the highway towards the next stage of this lower bracket.
Yeah, and Vudos is having a good search and destroy game at the moment. We saw him almost pull off a really good clutch.
Almost.
Yeah, but I mean that turn on he got when he was up top balcony, that was brilliant.
That turned me
on. so accurate from him.
There we go. Very nicely done. Bounces in.
Taking out Shine. But yeah, it was like he literally did a 360, well, a 180 spin and then bang on his head like across the map. It was absolutely brilliant from Vudos.
Meanwhile, it's 2-2. No, it's 2-3 in favor of our good friends from
Bossin
on the reg.
Vudos just throwing a few stuns out, seeing if he can connect with anyone to reveal the position.
Oh, he's going to get... Oh, and suddenly 2 from Bossin drop, and all of a sudden it's just Fuji again as the last man standing with the bomb in the corner of the... Why is he not with his team?
Yeah, he's separated himself a little bit too much, and you wouldn't expect that from a bomb carrier.
No, absolutely not. Even if he's running around with an ACR, which I find dubious to begin with. But
yeah, it's a bit unconventional, his style of play at the moment in this search and destroy. I mean, he's got an assault rifle when he's pushing with the bomb. He's separated from his team. But, you know, he still could do this.
Nope.
No, he cannot.
Namza will pick up 3 that round. It's 2-3, and the momentum has shifted completely and utterly towards... Oh, wow, we didn't even see them there to Babas.
Yeah, Babas have won 3 rounds back-to-back now, and they only need to win 1 more to win 3-0 overall in this best-of-5, and they want to end this now.
Yeah.
Let's see what is going on now for the attacking team.
I think it's still also a question now that domination still pretty much rings through. Let's see if King can actually pick something up here.
In his usual position there.
Yeah.
It's obviously one that he's practiced and it's worked for him before, but maybe not in this game.
Namzo boosting over the wall for the first time. We haven't actually seen that happening for him so far. And
yeah.
Shine will be right on, and they're going to go and try to push for A. Even though Kevlar will pick up the first blood. Was it on Shine? Yes, it was. So they know there's going to be one guy on that side of the map. And King is still camping it out.
Yeah, the Kevlar that is, the ACR that Kevlar's using so accurate at a huge long range. Oh,
tags him up heavily.
That was brilliant from King. I don't know how Fuji didn't pick up that kill. Maybe he only had an SMG and was trying to long range it. But King, that was superb play.
Yeah, he was playing with the he was playing with the ACR in the previous round. So
well, maybe, yeah. So King absolutely destroyed him there. You know, he took damage and still managed to make that kill.
It's right now. It's Voodoo's versus King. Actually, my apologies. Steinstein remaining. King will finish it off. It's 4-2 as Babas will take it right here in only 3 maps. One of which was probably one of the most exciting games I've seen plays from King so far in this tournament. We've only seen it once, but overall, if we can translate that momentum that he had on that map, then he should be then Baba should be doing fine in this lower bracket.
They should do all right if he continues that form, yeah, and with a P90 as well. We were saying
absolutely
very interesting. You don't see that much at all.
As we're currently just getting ready for our next map, we have Babas and Bossin on the edge. Very good play. Bossin on the edge will have to go towards their placement matches. They have to play 1 more for their placement. We're going to go for a quick break, but we're going to be right back. I'm going to get some breakfast. As Reflex is going to be playing Lowland Lions on the stream very, very shortly. So do not go anywhere as the Hangover Rail Hour will continue here on Reflex GT6. You're watching Chaos V with myself, Aceback, and of course, the Hangover Man himself, who yesterday discovered what Jaeger bombs are. Well,
not only discovered, but
drank copious amounts
yes.
of them.